Heading to Japan, here are some upcoming new things that you might want to check out and add to your itinerary as you plan your trip to Japan. TeamLab is one of my favorite interactive digital museums in Japan, and you'll find two different experiences in Tokyo, TeamLab Borderless and TeamLab Planets. And Planets is getting an expansion. It's happening in 2025 and it's actually quite a massive deal. It features over 10 new installations, many of which were in the original TeamLab Borderless Odaiba location. And these include the Athletics Forest and the Future Park. Did you know that TeamLab's Planet is not actually a permanent installation and it's only supposed to be in operation until 2027, but this has been extended a few times, so who knows? Also, there's a new TeamLab attraction that has opened in Ibaraki Prefecture called Hidden Rice Terraces. It's located in Hisura and it's best enjoyed at night with glowing lanterns and projections. I've not personally visited this one, but I am quite curious.
It's me, Mario!
Nintendo fans, the Nintendo Museum has just opened in Uji, which is very close to Kyoto and Osaka and makes for a great alternative day trip. The museum is based at the old factory site and highlights Nintendo's history with interactive exhibits and retro games. For the time being, however, tickets are only via a lottery system, so if you're planning on going, you'll have to plan really in advance. A quick update on the autumn leaves forecast for 2024 and a reminder that the prediction is for a slightly later season due to a hot summer. On October the 1st, the second official autumn foliage forecast was released, and it seems to confirm this, with predictions stating that in Hokkaido, red Momoji leaves will peak around November the 7th, with Tokyo seeing them by December the 1st, Osaka December the 4th, and Kyoto on December the 12th. Whilst peak times for the yellow ginkgo trees, which are actually my favorite, will turn earlier, with Sapporo seeing them around November the 4th, Tokyo November the 26th, and Kyoto November the 28th. The next update will be later in October in just a few weeks' time, and these dates may shift depending on the weather, so if you really want to see them, you need to be flexible with your dates. And remember to subscribe to get the latest info, tips and guides all in one place to help you plan your trip to Japan. And don't forget that these are peak times. Any dates on either side should more or less be okay. If you're visiting Kyoto, this is also a reminder that 7 of Kyoto's temples, including Kiyomizu-dera, Toji, and Byodo-in, will host special autumn night illuminations this year, with Kiyomizu-dera being lit up from November the 18th to the 30th, whilst Toji offering extended evening hours from October the 26th to December the 8th. And a number of other temples will have night illuminations with dates and ticket prices varying by location. If you are planning a trip to Kyoto, I actually put together a top 10 most popular sites video for inspiration, and I'll actually be leaving a link at the very end of the video to a Japan starter playlist with itineraries and everything that you really need to know to get your Japan trip sorted. So watch all the way to the end. Subscribe to help the channel grow. Cringe. There's a new ninja show in Tokyo and it's produced by the Japan Ninja Council and can be found in Shinjuku, featuring taiko drumming, acrobats and I don't know, is that right? Ninja battles? Could this be an answer to the robot restaurant? Well, I'm excited to give this one a try because after all, I'm a ninja monkey, right? It has all the elements of making it a culturally immersive experience, but I'll report back in the future to see if it's a tourist trap or not. Train travel is changing, or at least it's improving, with a JR Kyushu amongst one of the first to introduce a QR code ticket system for its express trains, making travel between Fukuoka and Nagasaki more convenient. This looks like a peek into the future of a simpler travel in Japan and a broader move to simplify ticketing across Japan's rail networks. This is similar to the Smart EX system that lets you either link your IC card to the Shinkansen ticket or access it via a QR code. Another change that I hope sees wider adoption in the future comes to Tokyo's Keikyo line, a popular way of getting from Haneda to the city centre. These now accept debit or credit cards, so if you don't have any yen on you at arrival, it should make things so much easier. By the way, I actually put together a really comprehensive guide to using Tokyo's trains and navigating around the city to help you out. I really think this one's one of my best ones, so you might want to check that one out. Shibuya public drinking ban is now in effect and runs from 6 p.m. to 5 a.m. You can still enjoy a drink outdoors during the day, but be aware of this new rule, especially with Halloween approaching. And let's not forget that Shinjuku will also have some similar rules when it comes to drinking around the Halloween period. One of my favorite onsen experiences was at Dogo Onsen, which is said to have inspired one of my favorite Miyazaki movies, Spirited Away, and has been under renovation for the last 5 years, and it's finally reopened. I think that this is a must visit for hot spring lovers or anime enthusiasts. And did you know that only 0.4% of tourists actually visit the area? I visited every prefecture in Japan, from the very least visited to the most popular, and I made a video all about it. And I really think this location might be a must visit if you want to get away from the tourist crowds, plus be transported to the world of Spirited Away. I've mentioned an upcoming gesture system, and I've covered this a few times in the last year, but it's important to highlight and be reminded that Japan is always looking at potentially introducing new entry systems, and this one will be similar to the USA's ESTA. This is aimed at ensuring better tourist visa control and could affect travelers even from visa exempt countries who would be vetted before getting permission to travel. This one doesn't look to be going into effect until at least 2030, so nothing to worry about just yet unless you are really planning for a future trip to Japan. I've had a few people reach out asking me about Universal Studios' new Donkey Kong expansion, and for the time being there's no official information. But my guess is that we will see an announcement likely after the Halloween season, and once I do, I will make sure to pin a comment in this video or include further information in a future video too. So there you have it, some updated attractions and things to do in Japan. So if you are planning a trip to Japan quite soon or heading to the country, you might want to check some of those out. Which one gets you the most excited? Let me know in the comment section. By the way, I'm going to be in Japan very soon, and I'll be streaming from the streets of Japan on my second channel, The Happy Gaijin, where I vlog and stream, so you might want to subscribe there too. Anyway, thanks for watching, stay positive and be a happy gaijin, and as promised, check out this playlist. It has itineraries and everything that you need to know before heading to Japan, and everything that you didn't think that you needed to know before heading to a trip to Japan. Does that make any sense? Anyway, it's here.